Hi my stamping friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com and today we are going to be making this gorgeous little Easter basket with a gorgeous cute little bunny and the bunny comes from the Fable Friends stamp set. This is the stamp set, Fable Friends, very cute for Easter. So that's what we're making today, and these are the products you will need to make it. So first of all, I have a piece of Blushing Bride cardstock which measures 7 by 5 3/4, which is 18 by 15 centimeters. I have a strip for the handle which measures 9 1/4 by 5/8, which is 23.5 by 5.1. I have a piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock measuring 3 3/8 by 2 inches, and that is going to be layered up onto this stitched shaped framelit die which I've cut out in Whisper White, which we're going to stamp our bunny on. I've got a scrap of Coastal Cabana for my little flowers and a little scrap for the sentiment. So let's get on, and first of all we're going to stamp the bunny with some black memento so that I can leave that to dry before I use my stamping blends to colour. So let's put the little bunny on a block and get my memento. Let's move the bunny out of the way. Give that a good ink up and stamp him down. So sweet. Oh, so stinking cute. Right, let's put that to one side and let that dry while we make our little basket. Now to make the basket, I have used the Basket Weave Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing folder. This is the folder. I've put a piece of cardstock in to show up the basket weave texture that it makes. Now initially I wanted to make a basket, and I didn't want to use a whole sheet of cardstock. I wanted to use half because I needed it not to be any more than 6 inches wide, because that's the length of this embossing folder. So in order to make that, I had to scale my basket to be no longer than 6 inches. So that is what I did. Now in order to run this through the Big Shot, I placed a part of it in the Big Shot first, put that in here, run that through my Big Shot, and then when that came out I turned it round and I put the other side in the embossing folder and run that through. And yes, you do get a very, very slight line, but it really doesn't matter, because when you make the box you really won't notice it. You can see here that you can see the join is on the bottom there, so it's not visible, so it doesn't matter. So that is how I created my basket weave on my card base piece. So let's get the scoreboard, and I found that it was best to put your card through the Big Shot before you did your scoring, because otherwise I tried it the other way round and I scored it, then put it through, and found that all my score lines had disappeared, so that was counterproductive. So then what happens is, because you've put it through the Big Shot, it shrinks your cardstock slightly. So what I've done is I've pulled it away from this edge very slightly, just a hair, so that there's equal distance between where the 7 inches was. So I've now got a hair there, and that comes to almost 7 inches. And we are now going to score on the 7-inch side at 2 3/4 and 4 1/4. And so that's 2 3/4, 4 1/4, which is 7 and 11 centimetres. Turn it round to the short side. We're going to score it at 1 1/2 and 4 1/4 again. And that is 4 and 11 centimetres. So that's all our scoring done. That's as easy as that. So put that away. Whoops, that's fallen down. Right, so if I get my bone folder and my scissors, and then if you can see your score lines, I think we're here. Give them a good burnish. This is such a cute little project for Easter. Now the finished height, it measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 by 1 1/2. And inside mine I've got this little bag of Sainsbury's Taste the Difference Swiss dark chocolate, mainly because dark chocolate is what I eat. So I didn't realise until I'd got these home that they fit perfectly in there, because initially I had bought 2 of these Malteser bunnies to go in there. So entirely up to you what you want to fit in. So carrying on. So on the long side here, we're going to just snip up and just take the nearest wedge out of that. Same this side. So it's a quick and easy little box to put together. And of course you don't have to emboss. You don't have to emboss your sheet of cardstock, and leave it as it is if you wish. So now all we need to do is put some glue, and I'm going to use Fast Fuse for speed today, but normally I would use my Tombow. So some Tombow on here. And then we're going to put that together like that. And then we want some Tombow on here and on here. And then you're just bringing that up to meet this side, making sure that your top edge is nice and straight. That's a bit wonky, isn't it? I was lucky that I got that off. That's better. Goodness me. Same here. Top edge straight. There we are. And then that seam there means that that is now the back edge, and that's your front. And then we're going to put our handle on, which I have also put through the embossing folder, same thing. We're just going to give it a little bit of a curl, and then we're going to glue that on the inside with, again, a bit of Tombow. And just put that on the inside. put it down by, I would say, about 3/4 of an inch into the middle. So 3/4 of an inch into the middle. That's that. And now I'm putting a piece of this ribbon, which has retired, but it's going on. And it's going on the front here. So put a bit of Tombow on the front, and then I'm just going to run that round the front. And a little bit here. And a bit across the back. And then back to the front, trim that off. A bit more glue on here. Finish that off around here. And that's the box made. I've got 2 little ribbon bows that I've made, and I've made it using this gorgeous ruffled ribbon, powder pink ruffled ribbon, mini ruffled ribbon. Gorgeous, 10 yards on there, gorgeous colour. So that's 2 little ribbon bows, easily made. And then I want my glue dots to just stick those on. So stick those on just about where the handles start. Cute. Just about in the middle. Perfect. Right then, let's get our colouring done. Our colouring of our bunny. So let me bring you down a bit while we colour our bunny. Down, Sandra, not up, down. Right, put bunny there. And I've got my blends here. The blends that I've got here are, I'm using Light Pool Party, Dark Pool Party, Bermuda Bay, Dark Crumb Cake, Light Crumb Cake, Flirty Flamingo, and a bit of Granny Apple Green. The Granny Apple Green is just so that I can ground my bunny. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the stamp set again, because in the stamp set you've got this little grassy thing, a little bit of grass there. So we're going to put that on a block, and we're going to get the Granny Apple Green stamp pad, and we're going to just put some cute little bits of grass across the bottom here. That just sets it off a bit. Perfect. So let me show you that. See? Cute. Right, now we're going to colour our bunny. We're going to start with his ears, and we're going to do the inside of his ears with a bit of Flirty Flamingo. I hope you're okay with me doing a bit of colouring. I know it's like watching grass grow, but and then I just put some touches of the dark stuff on his face, and then I blend that in with the lighter crumb cake. Oh, he's just so cute, because once you start colouring him, he just comes to life. Starts looking at you even. I know, silly me. There. I think that's good enough. Oh, I forgot his little handies, his little paws. Cute. There we go. What about that? Cute, eh? I hope I'm still in shot with him. Right, now we're going to colour his buttons in Flirty Flamingo. And then we're going to do a bit of shading. This is Dark Bermuda Bay. I'm just going to do a touch of shading on there, and then I'm going to come in with my dark Pool Party and just, and it really only takes a few seconds to colour in Bunny, and oh my god, he's so cute. Been making some Easter cards with this set as well, and I'll give you a sneak peek in a minute. So that's his little jacket, and that's him done. What do you think? Cute, eh? Cutie. Right then, so we're going to layer him up on this piece of Coastal Cabana. I didn't colour the jacket in Coastal Cabana mainly because I don't think they do a Coastal Cabana Stampin' blend yet, so I just used what I'd got and layer him up on this piece. I love these stitched shaped rectangles, they are just perfect for this. And then we've got our little sentiment to stamp, so let's get the Happy Spring, or should we have Easter Greetings? Will Easter Greetings fit on there? It will. So let's do Easter Greetings this time. Let's get a block for that. Stick that on a block. Easter Greetings. And for that I want my Coastal Cabana. And then hopefully this is going to be straight. Easter Greetings. Perfect. Love it. Right. Let's get our box together and stick Bunny on. So for that I'm going to use some dimensionals. I'm just using up some of these, and because Bunny goes into the air a bit, don't stick your dimensionals above this area here, so we'll put one there, one there, that can go there. I'm using up the edge pieces, as you can see, can't waste them. Peel off the backing. All fingers and thumbs today. And if you've enjoyed this video, I really hope that you will give me a thumbs up, and maybe even a share. So stick him off to the right hand side so that we've got room for our sentiment, and then sentiment goes on there, so we want a dimensional on this side. And just a touch of glue on this, because obviously the bunny is already raised on dimensionals, so you can't put dimensionals on both sides of this. So stick that over Bunny like that, and that's Bunny made. And what I did to just give him some finishing touches, I used this retired punch because I love it, because I can, and I just cut 3 of those out and put them on my little block, give them a bit of dimension, use my pokey tool to give them some dimension, and then I put these little the little rhinestones in the middle. Like that, and then turn them over and get my glue dots, and then to stick them on I just rolled a glue dot up into a small ball, and then I popped one on there, and I put one about there on the handle, and one about there on the handle. So that's that, and I'll stick, oh yes, I got this shred, I got this bag of shred. Let me pull you out again so that you can see what I'm talking about. I got this bag of shred from the range. It's called shredded tissue paper. It was about £1, and it's perfect for filling this little basket. Pull a few bits off, and you can stick your little Easter eggs, whatever you want, and then these will tuck in there nicely. In there nicely. Perfect little Easter gift for any lady. Oh, me. Right, so that is that. So we've made our little box. Hope you like that. Stick whatever you like in it, and I'll just quickly show you some of the cards that I've been making with this same stamp set. So this is the stamp set, and you've got the little squirrel. You've got the little squirrel there. There he is. And I've made this card so far, and I love these colours. This Coastal Cabana is becoming my favourite colour, and you can see that I've stamped the little ducks. There's Mum Duck with little baby ducks. Cute. Coloured them with my blends again. So I'll be sharing those in another blog, but for now that's our basket done for the day. Hope you enjoyed them. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. All the measurements will be on my website at Arty Paper Crafters, so nip over there and they'll be on there. And don't forget, you can subscribe to my blog as well so that you don't miss any of my new posts coming out. So that's all from me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.